Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back to watch another of my video. I'm sorry, I know I have been MIA. I have not posted anything on here for a while, but I promise I'm going to try to be consistent from here onwards. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a full week without a closure. You know, it's not everybody that can afford a closure, and it's not even everybody that likes a closure. So I wanted to share with you guys how I made this wig without a closure. This is the hair I'm going to be using. The hair is from beauty supply store. It's not for me. This hair is for a client, and I believe the hair should not be too expensive, but any hair you decide to use, I mean, you can use any hair of your choice. So yeah, I'm going to start by sewing, placing my wig cap on my mannequin head and sewing the hair. So if you notice, I have turned the wig cap around, like, you know, the sides of the wig cap is supposed to be to the front, but I decided to turn it to the side because I want it to be as a guide when I'm trying to sew this hair, and you guys will see what I'm trying to say as the video proceeds. So yeah, I'm going to start by sewing the hair, let's say not halfway to the wig cap, like a little bit, like I'm going to sew the hair round, like I'm going to follow this the wig cap, like the partition on the wig cap there. If you can see that line, that's the line I'm going to follow to sew the hair. So I'm going to be sewing it round, and you guys are going to see as I'm sewing it. So I think it's better for me to just let you guys see what I'm doing. I do want to say that this hair, the weft were very slim, I should say. Like it was very difficult to sew this hair. It gave me a lot of trouble. So yeah, but apart from that, so let's just go ahead and sew this hair. And please, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, please I would appreciate it if you click the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell, because like I said, I'm going to try and be more consistent, and you will not want to miss any video or any tutorial from me. I'm going to be bringing in more content to this channel by God's grace. So yeah, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. And also, if you enjoy watching this video, don't forget to give me a like, and don't forget to comment down below and let me know what you think. So here I'm just trying to show you guys that I'm going to be sewing the hair round. Like I said earlier, I'm just going to keep sewing the hair round and round the space I have here until I get to the very, you know, until I feel the space up here. So I'll just keep going round and round, and yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. And I also want to say that while sewing this hair, you should try and make sure that you sew the tracks really close together. Like, so try as much as possible to sew the tracks really close together, especially the front part here, like where I'm sewing the hair round. Try and sew it very close together. This is because there is no closure, like I said, and when we get to the, you know, the finished product, you guys are going to see why I'm saying you should sew your track together, because when you're trying to, you know, create your pattern, you don't want to see spaces. So if you sew your tracks together and really close together, it's going to come out better than if you left spaces. So if you notice, I'm going to be trying as much as possible to sew my tracks really close together. Nobody could break us, yeah, I thought we had it all. Take me back to when it was you and me, baby, it was you and me.
forever. You taught me how to love, and nothing could be better than you and me, baby, it was you and me.
Okay guys, so around here I'm trying to finish up with the the little space I have left in the closure. So I'm just trying to close that space up. So I'm just going to keep sewing like I was doing from the beginning until I have completely closed everything off. So right here I'm just closing the very last bit of the space I have. So I'm trying to make sure that I secure this properly, and I'm going to cut off the excess hair off.
We were never growing up, said we'd be young forever. You taught me how to love, nothing could be better than you and me, baby, it was you and me.
So after cutting off the excess hair, I'm going to go ahead and sew it a little bit, like 2 or 3 times, just to make sure that everything is properly secured, and also to make sure that this is really undetectable. Like you cannot detect where I closed this hair when it gets to the top here. There is a little trick I'm going to show you guys, so that like I'm going to show you guys a little trick that I like to do. So what I do is I'm going to put my needle through the very last, like where I cut off that excess hair, and I'm going to lift up like 1 or 2 tracts of the hair and push the needle through, which is what I'm trying to do here. I hope I've been able to explain that, but watching the video is much more easier to understand. So I'm going to do that round like 2 to 3 times, let's say 3 times. So I'm going to put the needle back up like so, and then I'm going to put it back down like 2 tracks under, and I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to do it on the other side of the hair, and I'm going to do this, like I said, 2 to 3 times before securing and cutting off the thread. So after doing that like 2 to 3 times, like I said, I'm going to secure my thread properly, make sure that it's well knotted, and then I'm going to cut off the excess thread, which is what I am doing here. And there you have it. It is properly, like you cannot even tell where I started and where I stopped when it comes to the closing of this hair. So yeah guys, that's a little trick. If you want to have an undetectable closing, that is what you should do. So I just went ahead and sewed the remaining tracks of the hair to the the back portion of the hair, since all we were concentrating on all this while was the front part of the hair. So what I'm doing here is to sew the remaining tracks to the back part of the hair. There was really no need for me to show you guys that part, because all you just need to do is to sew your tracks on the part that you left behind on the back of the wig, and that's it. So now that I'm completely done sewing the hair, this is what the hair looks like. I'm just going to go ahead and try to make my parting now. The challenge I had with this hair, like I said, was that this hair was a beauty supply store hair, and I could not really comb it out because of the little curls that it has. So yeah, if you use a different kind of hair or something, like a straight hair, or even if it's a curly hair, all you need to do now is to go ahead and create your own pattern. And with this sewing, you have the option of creating your pattern wherever and however you want it. If you want a side pattern, if you want a middle pattern, all you need to do is just go ahead and create it. And as you guys can see, remember when I said that if you sew your tracks close by, when you're trying to part the hair, there's not going to be any space. As you can see, it's completely closed. There is no space at all. It's undetectable. So yeah guys, this is what you do if you do not have a closure and you want to sew a full wig. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for always coming back. I really do appreciate. God bless you, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.